So hello, today we are in Rochford in Essex and we're at a place called The Lawn. They've got a classic and retro car show and we're going to have a look around, see if we can catch some interviews. So just a little bit of history, as you know I like to throw some in there. So Rochford is famous for being the home of Henry Bolingbroke and Mary de Bohun, and they were the parents of Henry V. This car definitely caught my eye. What a beautiful car, and in the right colour, isn't it? I believe this is the classic GT40. You've got probably about 50mm of ground clearance. Look at that chin spoiler. It's got the knock-on wheels. Can't really see in there. The detail.
Massive place, and he's got a bandstand, a separate bandstand where he's got the motorcycles, and if you won something, you took.
So from a Ford GT40 to Ford Galaxy 500. Look at the size of it. Imagine the garage you'd need to keep it.
An ex-embassy car.
Sorry, can you explain that again? So the cars here are from motion pictures.
The motion pictures, this Charger, and the Mustang down there, they used to travel about because the bloke who drives the Charger, not now, but he used to dress up like Steve McQueen.
Oh, okay.
But the number plates they got are the number plates that was in that film.
Right, I got you.
You know, Bullitt film.
So what can you tell us? What can you tell us about your lovely car?
Look, come over in 1964 from an embassy from Belgium.
Oh.
And I brought it in 1974. I've had it 50 years.
50 years, and you're saying it's only one of two doors?
Yeah,
So
that I know of in the country, yeah.
So it's a Buick, is it?
Yeah, Buick.
Super Buick. Let's have a look at it. Such dedication. This gentleman said he had it for 50 years. Look at the tax disc. 1974, isn't that great? Like he's told me, he doesn't pay any tax now. He's waited long enough. He's waited all these years. So in England, a car that is built before 84, I believe, will be tax-free. And I believe it's MOT free as well, so they trust you to sort of know your own vehicle and look after it yourself. So this iconic car was made famous by the film Bullitt with Steve McQueen. So with this gentleman, he's got a very interesting story to tell us. So what was you saying about the number plates?
Well, when we got the cars, Chris and his charger of mine, we thought we'd get fake number plates for them.
Okay.
And Chris said, well, why don't you see if you can get the right ones? Because nobody else is going to want them, are they? So I said, yeah, all right then. So I phoned up and I said, have you got JJZ 109 and DVLA Northern Ireland, because you needed Zs. So they said, we're issuing that next week. So I said, can I have it? And they went, no, going to have to put a sealed bid in. So that's what I did, and managed to get it.
So we're talking about the two films and the two vehicles, so these number plates here.
Yeah.
So what we're talking about is these number plates, which are copies of from the film, I guess. Is that right?
Well, they're proper number plates from
Yeah.
the DVLA,
Yeah.
and they're the ones that were on the cars in the film.
Okay.
So that wasn't bad.
So you're really lucky at the right time.
you really are, yeah.
So this is your car over here, is it?
Yeah,
Can we look at that? Is that okay?
yeah, no problem.
So what can you tell us about your car?
Well, it's an exact copy of the original, even to the damage on the front wing and the bumper. And it's, you know, just a hobby really, I suppose. If you've got a hobby, you do your best to
Wow, it's
get
a
it
beautiful
accurate.
car. So have you owned it long?
To about 22, 23 years.
Oh, okay. So like a lot of owners here, it is labour of love.
Yeah, and you do a bit, and then next week or the week after you do another bit, and a month later you think, oh, I'll do that, and you just,
Getting it completely
builds
restored.
over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got things on it like the camera mounts underneath
Oh,
that
okay.
were on the original car.
Oh,
Once you've seen them, you won't
Yeah.
unsee them. You know?
okay, okay.
It's got the right exhaust. It's got probably the only set of original wheels on it that was on the original car.
Oh,
Um,
from the movie?
yeah.
Incredible.
Um,
So like you say, it's taken 25 years to get the parts.
oh yeah, and you sort of hunt, and then all of a sudden you have a lucky day. Steering wheels, an original steering wheel, quite expensive, but you know, if you needed it, you had to get it,
Yeah.
didn't you?
I'm going to look at these mounts, quite interesting. Oh, you can just make out the brackets for the lighting and the camera. Yeah. What can you tell me, the secrets of this car?
Right, well, the wing mirror wasn't on the car until it pulled into the car wash.
Right.
And the reason it was put on the car was Steve McQueen nearly hit the camera car because he didn't have a mirror to see where it was
okay.
behind it. So they got the smallest mirror they could, which was one of these, and fitted that. And then if you look inside the car, they got an indicator there, and when Steve was driving along, and you got the camera cars behind to indicate, and then forget to turn the indicator off. So they chucked away loads of film because his car was going down the road indicating. So they then made that gadget as an extra winder for extra lighting to let him know that his indicators were
And
on.
you was telling me about the mannequin.
The mannequin was, I had a friend that looked like Steve McQueen, and he got old and grey, and so I thought I can't use him anymore, so I'll make a mannequin
Brilliant.
and put him in.
Well, thanks for your time. It's very interesting talking to you.
No
Good luck
problem
with
at all.
hunting the relics of the car, the history of it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Never know, might be somebody in America who's got something for you.
yeah,
Never know.
never know, it might go back to America.
You never know.
Well, we raise money for Little Havens Children's Hospice, and the main fundraiser for that is one of our members, which is, his name's Paul, and he's got the Del Boy Trotter van.
Okay.
And yeah, he every show we go to, he's probably here somewhere,
Yeah, I'll
but
have a
he
look
needs
in a
to
minute.
be more with the public
Yeah.
than us,
Yeah, of
because
course he does.
to raise as
Yeah, of
much
course
money
he
as he
does.
can. But yeah,
So all the vehicles here are connected to movies, aren't they?
yeah, yeah, the club's motion picture motors, so that's the idea of it.
Well, thanks for your time. Very nice talking to you.
No problem, enjoyed it.
Each one is connected to film. Incredible, aren't they? believe this is from same car or same sort of car that Elvis had.
So much jag shit everything about them. And then he was importing the MG and he's still got.
Okay, Charlotte, darling, please, thank you. Charlotte! Wow. Just wow. Just follow on through, darling. I hope you have a wonderful time.
So you see this place is really big.
Right, I'm just going to play this one last drive and then we're going to bring Julie on. And later we got the Smileys.
Children, everybody just let your hair down. And if you can't let it down, take it off. And if you don't have it, stop
To be honest, I don't know where to look. Everything's interesting, isn't it? You have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, I've had a bit.
Getting all right, Jason? Yeah, quite fun, yeah. Still mate, and the bits like the windows open.
Look at this lovely Fiat 500, 1969, on a G plate. And the owner here was telling me that he's sort of reconditioned it. Can we have a look at the engine? Is that all right? Wow. What size is it?
500 cc.
So of course it's a 500, isn't it? Yeah.
If some people convert them to get the 650 engine.
Right, okay.
Yeah, this is the original.
Okay. What's it like to drive?
Best car I've ever driven. Fun. Really, really fun.
Really good.
Yeah.
Easy parking.
Easy parking. Really good turning circle.
Okay.
Yeah, just perfect little car really.
You get 4 people in that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Take the whole family out, yeah. Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
And you can put your shopping in there.
Yeah, put the shopping there, it gets a bit hot.
Yeah. Alright, you take it easy.
Lovely,
innit?
thank you.
Bye.
Like the equivalent of the Chevy.
That's the odd one every now and then, isn't it? You can, yeah.
Replica were doing
Probably where it's been thingy from, because they drive a lot on the old Mercs over in thingy, don't they?
with this guy, and I've already insulted him first time by calling it a Datsun. It's actually a Celica. So what can you tell me about this car? You said it's quite rare.
It's very rare. It's a flat light for a start, and if you're going to follow me, I'll show you what that means. It means that the lights are flat.
Oh, okay.
And it means that the petrol tank is there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Instead of up on the side here. It means, let's see, it's an Australian car.
I read from Queensland, so it's had a good life.
It's from Queensland.
Yep.
It's from the factory, it's a factory car. It's actually an Australian manufactured car. It has a plate which states that it belongs to the Australian Motor Company.
Oh, okay. So it's an
Only
official
one.
vehicle. The only
Yeah, well,
one.
what happened is they were giving a discount if you could source enough local parts, and it would become an Australian car and it wouldn't be an import, export or anything. They made one. This is it.
Wow.
And it was way too expensive, so that's the way we figured it out. We can't be certain of that. What can I say?
Can we look at the engine? Would that be possible?
Yeah, well, you're going to like the engine. It's got hydrogen in it. Don't tell anybody.
Hydrogen?
Yeah, I do that. That's what I do. I like hydrogen.
You like to be different?
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Oh, wow.
There's the hydrogen. There's a computer that controls it.
Wow. Good on fuel then?
Oh, yes. Yes indeed.
So what size engine is this?
Well, it's supposed to be a 1600, but if you see the engine number, it says 3T. Well, that doesn't exist. There's a 2T, which is a 1600, but not 3T.
Okay.
This was an experimental turbo engine.
Oh, really?
It's an 1800, and they didn't do it because they couldn't control the turbo, I presume, back in the 70s. So you can either have this as a 1600, or you can have a twin cam overhead 2 litre. Or you can have this one.
So it's really, really rare.
Yeah, it's a really
Really rare one.
really weird car.
And it's not going back to Australia.
Oh, no. It's, as I say, there's a chassis number. It's started. It's probably the oldest one in the world now.
Wow.
And this is the plate that states that it's Australian, because you'll get a lot of people that say they didn't make them, but they did.
And the bodywork, it's survived because of the weather, I guess.
No, because it's a factory car.
Oh, just because it's factory.
It's lived in a factory all its
Okay,
life,
fair
almost
enough.
certainly.
Fair enough.
There's only one owner, and that's me. And if you look at that sort of thing, the rivets, the welding, you can see that the thing is, it's just like new.
Wow,
It hasn't been renovated.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
By
So
the
you can
jar.
operate the hydrogen, yeah?
Yeah, by the jar. Right, what's the jar? You'll see the hydrogen start to go with any luck.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Right, so that's making oxygen and hydrogen, and it's going up that pipe and into the air intake, and that's it, simple as that.
Oh my goodness.
And it's controlled by this.
And the manufacturers don't want this out on the market, do they?
Oh no, no, no,
Not really.
keep vanishing, I think.
So what's coming out the back? Just a bit of water?
It burns 100% of the fuel that it's using, so it doesn't put anything out.
Do you remember the good old days of Ford when they made Granadas, the gear? The earlier model.
Fine.
Mark 1 Escort Estate, look at this one. You could tell it's not going to be standard. Remember Burton? This gentleman has got an amazing Ford Fiesta. What can you tell me about this car?
Well, it started off as a 1.4 diesel.
Oh, okay.
So it was a 1.4 diesel originally. That was just the donor chassis to chop up and convert to the Cosworth, Escort Cosworth engine, 4-wheel drive, or can be rear-wheel drive because it runs a Nissan Skyline R32 gearbox, so you can switch between 4-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive at the flick of anywhere in between. Built predominantly as a track car, but it hasn't really had much use in the last few years, just things have changed. So just bringing it out to a few shows and just trying to let it see a bit of daylight for a change.
Do you mind if I have a look inside?
No, that's fine, yeah, doors are open. Is he eating? Oh, he's...
Oh boy. Incredible car. Wow, you can tell this is the real deal. Look at the equipment that's in it. He said to me he's going to make it more road friendly. Look at it. If you look up, you can see the vents of the driver. Remember, these fellas will be wearing sort of race helmets. I mean, look at the cage in the back. Oh my goodness. Incredible car.
In my basis was watching the rallycross at Liddon Hill in Kent. At the time they were all running Mark 6 Fiestas, so in the supercar division, Division A supercars, it was all Mark 6 Fiestas. They were all 4-wheel drive, they were all Cosy engine, and they were all like 500 horsepower. So watching them, I was like, I'd love to build something like that on a lesser budget, obviously. But they all run this sort of kit, which is a Ford kit, which was on the Junior World Rally Cars.
So you're saying on the road it's not too bad. So like you're saying, you've obviously got a competition clutch in it, so it's a bit
competition clutch, sequential gearbox, and plated diffs make it a little bit unfriendly, but it can be used. It's just you don't want to do much starting and stopping. So they're going to be taken out, and I've got a normal H pattern gearbox, a single plate clutch, and standard diffs to go in it. Just while it's not being used in any sort of track day or competition, then it will make it a little bit nicer to bring out on a sunny day and enjoy it, rather than it being parked up in the workshop and forgotten about, you know.
Absolutely. Can you explain about the arches as well?
So the bodywork and the panels are originally off the Ford Junior World Rally Cars. So they used to run what they called a Super 1600 Fiesta, which was a front wheel drive, so it didn't have this engine or anything like that, but this panel, the bodywork, was for these Fiestas in that era, done by Fords. So it's not just a kit someone sort of made up to sell to the boy racers. It was Ford bodywork designed by Fords.
And it was cut around here, you say?
For this car specific, so these are fiberglass and Kevlar panels. You can sort of see the weave still in some of the panels, but the quarters are cut and bonded on around there. The front wings are full panels because they're a bolt-on panel, but the quarters are bonded on. But the boot, the bonnet and the doors and the roof are steel panels.
Oh, you can see it's just Kevlar, can't you?
Yeah, so that's a carbon Kevlar mix.
Okay. Wow.
So again, because it's rally orientated, it's not like the sort of carbon finish you'd expect to see, super polished up, you know, like glass, like you'd have on like a showpiece.
Well, you enjoy yourself in this, and I think it's got a great future with your family.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much for showing us.
Yeah, no worries.
I wouldn't know the difference from looking at them.
But can you see? Yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right, yeah. It does look good. Right, bloody one.
Yeah.
So they're putting any money now they've all the price has been stood for 12 years and that made 74,000. Well, wouldn't they really?
He does without having to fuck about with the
No, I've got the cross member.
Oh,
Because
right.
he was getting there. Yeah, but this Venom really does play up.
That's not standard, is it? Nah. Dink!
Oh! Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, that's right. Well, my father, he was a prisoner of war in Germany when he come out of the army.
Just off Mason Way. Yeah, so you know you go off this line.
Just a tiny. Yes, you push it in. I wonder if you can put anything like the other side of it. On the top of it.
That's
That's it, yeah. And only one up from Luke.
My nan was on the, she lived in the flat. Was it big? Coming out of there.
So you get pulled over.
So you got a flavour kit on your car?
What are you going to do the rest of
It's all there. Stuff that's still been built. Oh, does it? And all the loo has all been made.
So I'm with this young fella from Essex, and he's got a drifting car, so maybe he can tell us a bit about it. So what can you tell us about drifting? Because I've got no knowledge of it, because I'm a little bit too old for that, but what can you tell me?
Well, drifting is when you basically lose control of the back end of the car.
Purposely?
Purposely,
Good.
not purposely, under full control. Where you slide in the back around. It's become a lot more popular nowadays. There's a lot more competitions. Really.
Do you enter this in competition?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing too big at the minute. Mainly just practice ones. I haven't got to the point where I'm into full competition yet, but hoping to get there one day.
But you're getting there.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about this car? I mean, it's got a lot of stickers on it.
Yeah. What do you want to know? Yeah. I mean, I guess the first thing that you can notice is the appearance of it. It's quite out there. I've gone with a gold colour, gold and black, that I spray painted myself.
And there's not much clearance, is there?
No, I've set the suspension up.
Oh my goodness.
So much, yeah.
So has that got air suspension, is it?
No, this is on coilovers, HSD coilovers.
So that's how it is?
Yes, yeah,
what
that's
the
how
heck?
it sits, yeah. And
So is that why you got a lot of wheels? Can I see the wheels in the back of your car? Do you mind?
Yeah.
That was quite interesting.
I carry them as
So,
spare.
you carry these as
I
spare?
carry these as spare, yeah.
Oh my goodness. And you've got everything, all the tools
And
you
spare
need.
tools and whatnot, yeah.
So is that your club? Are you or like a group of you that drift?
Yeah, we're just friends, yeah.
Oh, you're just
really,
mates?
mainly all of us, yeah. We're all
So you're all
just
from
friends.
sort of Essex and have a good laugh?
Yeah, I mean, I think the most interesting part of this car is how I've tuned the engine and what I've done to it and all that. I run a Link ECU, which has got a lot of fail safes in it. So when I'm on track, if anything goes wrong, it puts it into sort of like a fail safe mode.
Okay, so it limps home, does it?
Yes, exactly that, yeah.
Can we see the engine on it?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you've obviously worked on it a lot.
Yeah.
And I see your steering wheel's sort of, oh my god, look at the state of it inside. So you've literally got like a hydraulic handbrake?
Yes, yeah, hydraulic handbrake. Not really much to see under the engine. It's a bit dirty. I've just recently taken it to Scotland. That's where I've done most of the damage. Yeah, so it's only a 1.8 turbo, but it runs 350 horsepower at 1.3 bar of boost.
But very reliable if you're going to Scotland.
I've built it so that it can take a beating basically.
Take abuse.
Yeah, take abuse on track and not be able to drive it home.
Okay, and you can basically set your sort of your suspension geometry.
Yes, yeah. So that'll do camber. All of my suspension arms I can adjust with camber or caster angle, steering angle, all that to have a decent setup.
So there's quite a lot involved then. It's quite technical, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a lot.
And you're
to
having
it,
a
really.
laugh with all your mates.
Yeah. It's good fun. Yeah.
All right, well, good luck to you.
No, thank you very much.
See you
Good to
around.
meet you. Take care.
It's alright, don't worry. We're going to go for a little walk anyway. Can we just have one more? Yeah? I haven't seen
So we're with another drifter who's going to tell me about this amazing looking car. So yeah, what can you tell us about this car?
So this was a standard IS 200 when I first bought the car like 4 years ago, and then she was supercharged with a 1G engine for 9 months, and then it was turboed for 3 months, and then it decided to catch fire.
Oh no.
And then,
what, bad fire?
It completely destroyed everything that was in the engine
I
bay.
can see your bulkhead,
You can still see the damage from the bulkhead. Even the master has still got some remnants of it.
Yeah. But you couldn't let it go?
No. This engine was already on the stand, if you will, when the fire happens. And then basically me and my pal we came home on the Sunday, put it into his garage, and then we drove the car home from his garage on Thursday.
Wow.
So, and that
dedication.
Was yeah. It was just lucky that we had everything like on the stand and in the bench ready to go. It stayed NA for 12 months, and then on the way back home from a holiday I had a little bit of money left over, so I started ordering like the turbo parts and everything.
So you started all again?
But yeah, I said to myself that I wouldn't actually go back to being turboed, and here we are.
So you actually drift this around the country?
Yeah, I go to Drift Limits. My home track is Kings Lynn, like Norfolk Drift Arena with Malks and Mini. That will always be my favourite track of England, I think, because they've always looked after me. So yeah, Drift Limits, Kings Lynn, Santa Pods, D-pads. I would like to go to places like Driftlands and like Three Sisters and stuff.
You're going to work your way up to that?
Oh yeah. Like my couple of my pals have been to Driftlands and stuff like that, and they're a lot more experienced than me. But you have to be quite committed. And then Logan's actually also got an IS 200, but he's got a supercharged one.
Is this your boy?
This is my son, yeah.
Is it alright having
Yeah, cool man. Yeah.
So what do you think about your dad doing this? Because he's quite something, isn't he?
Yeah, it's very fun.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey? Not many dads do this.
No.
But what about Mum? Does she think you're spending too much money on the car?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Especially turbos.
Yeah, it's just lots of donations from friends. That's how we said it.
Okay, so you're all sticking together.
Yeah, that's it.
So somebody's going to upgrade, they might give you something from
That's
from
it. That's exactly it. It's just weird how everyone like donates things to us.
Yeah.
But he's got exactly the same car, but he's got a supercharged IS 200.
What? I bet you're popular at school.
Yeah,
So his car's just finished being built, and we've got days booked in for him to go up to be driving. You're right there, just getting yourself.
Are you going to be a competitive driver when you're older? Is that the idea, or is it just a bit of fun?
Well, in my head it is, not in his.
If Uncle Lewis has anything to do with it, he most probably will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like definitely a family thing.
Yeah,
we're all supporting each other. Well, it's an amazing car.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you. Is there any chance I could hear it run?
Yeah, of course.
Would that be possible?
It'd be
Sorry.
cold, but.
Oh, well, don't rev it up then.
Single or twin turbo?
Single turbo.
Engine size?
3 litre.
Thank you.
No worries.
Good on you.
Lovely, thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks very much.
Be safe. This fella is an actual RC drifter as such, so he's pretty well known in the world of drifting models, I guess, RCs.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about these models?
They are both rear-wheel drive, 2 different chassis completely, but set up differently. One's for hard surface, one's for more of a carpet surface.
But they're virtually like a real car, aren't
They have all the adjustment of real cars, all the
Very
suspension,
powerful,
camber, tow.
Mm.
They've got all the adjustment of a real car, yeah.
And next
Just on
year
a
you're
small-
thinking of demonstrating here, is that right?
Hopefully,
Maybe.
if we can get away with it, then we'll set up a track here next year. And,
All right.
yeah.
Well, good luck to you. Thank
Thanks
you very much.
mate.
That's the super. Is it? Oh, it's an XR2, is it? Yeah. What's that? 1600 Sport. Yeah.
So I'm with this gentleman who's actually from America, and I'm going to ask him what he thinks about what's been done over here to the cars that come from his country. So, yeah,
This looks good.
How do you find it over here in England? You on holiday or?
No, I live here.
Oh, you do live here?
I live here. Yeah, we
So-
came because my wife's from here.
Oh, okay. So how do you find these events? How do you find coming to these events?
I saw it online on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is this similar to what you'd have in America?
Yeah, it's similar.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The car shows are big in the U.S. obviously.
Yeah, I'll see that. And what they do to the cars, is it similar to what they do in America?
Yeah, this is the similar thing where you have some that have been modified, some are like this one, for example, where they kept the old car and they just made it something new and racy.
Yeah.
So if you're in a street rod like this, anywhere, nobody's going to expect you've got this beat up old car. But when you're at a traffic light
Exactly.
about 11
You're
o'clock
going to be
at
in
night,
trouble.
take off.
Exactly. But enjoy your day and thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, this is no normal car, is it? Look at the exhaust on it. Like the gentleman said, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, isn't it? I mean, from the outside, you might think you've got a chance, but I wouldn't go up against this one, would you?
That's the one we used for the wedding, wasn't it?
I think it's like twin. Oh,
No,
sorry.
Rizzo's not in his truck.
Like twin turbos, isn't it? I haven't, mate, no.
Well, you haven't seen Del Boy?
How you doing? You was in the Navy last time I see you.
Well, during the war, it was the flame on my lighter froze.
Good on you, mate. How long have you been doing this for?
Well, about 65 years, I think. I think it's about 65 years now. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Well,
it's either that or two weeks ago. One of them.
You've had a good day.
Yes, we're raising money for Little Havens Children's Hospice, and yes, hopefully we've had a good day.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, son, and don't buy no lawnmowers off Rodney.
and the Shim Shams. I'm trying to think of a funny name.
It's taken you 45 minutes to come up with that.
No. It literally come to my head. Should we get another song out of them? Well, it just answers it. And where's the bass player going?
Can we do two?
You can do as many as you like.
Well, because he wants to do one and I want to do the other one.
Alright, well you do two. And I'll do the third one, alright?
Yeah, okay. Well, no, this is Dinger's bit. This is just giving Dinger a longer break. And I want to hear everyone.
who had the 4 top times in the senior section. Young winner Lucas, who had a very commendable 28.79 seconds was his fastest lap. I tell you what, that was really good, well done. I think you've seen it all when you didn't come into the competition. Boys, if you don't know how to go, can you let somebody else have a go?
Exactly what we might do, that's what we do, Mark, we do build some turnkey cars now, they've got to be like 40 grand.
Really a hooligan?
Nah.
Nah.
Remember when you just ride it?
On a push.
Right, you tell me when. Well, you want to go straight down there? Alright. Give it a good hold. Give it. See you.
So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much.